Hey guys, welcome to Pregnancy and Postpartum TV. Today we're doing postpartum pelvic floor exercises. Actually, we're going to do the top 8 pelvic floor exercises for pelvic floor repair after pregnancy and to stop leaking a little bit when we sneeze or we jump. So leaking is very common after pregnancy. It's kind of become a little bit of a joke between moms, but it's actually not normal. And in 50 to 69% of cases, we can actually, with the proper pelvic floor exercises, stop leaking a little bit when we're sneezing or jumping. So the proper exercises don't just involve Kegels, but all of the core muscles are attached. And so we want to include the inner core muscles like the transverse abdominis and all of the interconnected core muscles along with the pelvic floor muscles, which are going from the pubic bone to the tailbone and act like a hammock. We want to include all of those when we're doing these exercises. Research really shows the biggest difference for moms who are able to do these exercises 3 to 4 times a week. However, even moms who committed to doing it once a week noticed a difference, but you kind of want it to become part of your life and part of your routine for the rest of your life. If you're new here, my name is Jessica Pumple. I'm a pre- and postnatal fitness instructor, and I put out pregnancy and postpartum yoga and fitness videos every week. So if you like videos like these and to support me, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. This is general information only. If you're struggling with your pelvic floor, please go see your doctor, or pelvic floor physiotherapists are amazing and can give you individualized assessment and instructions. So the only equipment that you need is going to be a mat, and for the last exercise, I am going to be using a yoga block, but if you had a soccer ball or a larger ball, you could use that, or you could use a really thick book or a small box or something, but something firm so that when you press against it, it's not squishing like a pillow. All right, so we can get down safely on our sides and we'll roll over onto our back. And the first exercise that we're going to do is a pelvic tilt. And so you can bring your heels in so that you can touch your heels with your fingertips. And we're going to exhale and do a posterior tilt of the pelvis by pressing our back into the ground. So if your hand was underneath, it would squish your hand there, and this is going to activate those muscles here, your transverse abdominis, and then we'll anterior tilt, and so you can arch your back and lift up, making sort of a rainbow shape of your lower back, and exhale, contract, pressing back in. It should feel tight. If you put your hand on the inside of your bony hip protrusion there, it should feel tight when you press your back in, and then we'll go back and forth with our breath. And we'll do one more. Perfect. So the next one, we are going to do Kegels, and so we're going to find a comfortable position here on your back, and you can picture a blueberry or a raisin at the opening of your vagina, and you're going to suck it up in and then release. And we'll do 12 of those just at your own pace. Perfect. And that should be about 12 there. And for the next one, we're going to do heel slides. And so again, we can activate our core, pull our belly button into our spine, press our lower back into the ground, and then at the same time, we're going to slide our heel out along the ground and bring it back in. So we're really focusing on our core and tightening and strengthening, and then slow, controlled movements, sliding our heel out. Again, it should feel tight on the inside of your hip bone there. Remember to keep breathing. And fully relax and relax your pelvic floor, and then we will activate again and switch to the other side, pressing your back in, activating your lower belly, and sliding your heel out. Lots of control, smooth breath. Keeping your lower belly moving in towards your spine. And release. Great job. Now we're going to do some Kegels and Hold. So again, I want you to imagine that blueberry or raisin and pick it up, and I want you to count and see how long you can hold until it starts to feel weak and you let go. So it could be kind of between 5 and 10 seconds. However long you count to, that's how long you're going to hold for. And so we're going to hold again. I'm going to count to 10, but if you're releasing at 7 or whatever number, that's fine. So we can pick our blueberry up, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you're still holding, release. And we'll do that again, picking it up, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release, fully relax. We'll take a breath. And we'll do that one more time, and picking it up and squeezing, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and fully release and relax. So now we can take our knees together, and we're going to activate our core, press our back into the ground, but we can drop our knees towards the side just a little bit, and then use our obliques here on the side to come back up to a centered position and going back and forth. So core is activated as we go back and forth. You're really focusing on using those obliques to pull your knees back up. And we'll do a couple more here. and coming back to a centered position, fully relax. So the next type of Kegel that we're going to do is we're going to work on our fast twitch muscle, which is especially important for helping to stop any leaking. And so I'm going to count to 10, and you're going to do as many fast in and out Kegels as you can during those 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and fully relax. Take a breath. And again, as many as fast Kegels that you can do again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fully release. Take a breath. And when you're ready, we'll do that one more time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Great job. So from here, we're going to press into a bridge. So again, you might need to bring your heels in just a little bit. Hands can go flat on the ground. And as we exhale, we're going to Kegel, pull in our lower belly, and push up into a bridge. And we'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down, fully relaxing your pelvic floor. And on an exhale, Kegel, squeezing your glutes and pressing up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing down. Again, relaxing. Great job. And we'll do that one more time, pressing into your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. So here's where you can grab the block or a ball or a book or something and put it between your knees. And we will squeeze and release. Squeeze your inner thighs together and release. And I'll let you do this just at your own time. And do one more big squeeze, hold, and release. So we're going to stay in this position here. And what we're going to do is you're going to imagine that you're sliding your feet out. They're not actually going to move. It's an isometric movement, but it's going to work those muscles as if you're sliding your feet out towards the edge of your mat at the same time as squeezing, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And again, sliding your feet as if they were trying to move out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And we'll do that one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. You can take your block or your ball out and shake it out or move your knees back and forth. And that is it. You can come back up to a seated position. So again, if you're able to do that 3 or 4 times a week, if you really want to see a big difference, once or twice a day would be ideal, sort of to get started, and then you can move into a maintenance mode for those exercises. One of the most challenging thing about pelvic floor exercises is just keeping up with it. So it tends to be one of those things that we get busy, we've got kids, and that we forget about. But the women who stuck with the program really noticed a big difference in decreasing their urinary incontinence or leaking a little bit. So it might be helpful to tie it to something that you do every day anyway. So if you brush your teeth every day, you could tie it to that time, or if you have a favorite show that you watch, or whatever activity that you already do, and then you link it with activity to try to help you remember. And if it's really something important that you want to get a hold of and fix, you could make yourself a reward calendar. So printing off a blank calendar, or if you have a calendar up already, and making a schedule of when you're going to do it, and then rewarding yourself when you do it for that month. So let's say you scheduled 3 times a week for the month, you tick it off every day, and then you get a reward, whether that's going to the spa, or maybe someone takes the kids and you get a couple of hours of free, or maybe there's something that you've been wanting to order that you order. But it doesn't really matter what it is. It doesn't have to cost any money, but just something that's a reward for you that would help keep you motivated to keep doing those exercises. I would love to know what you think, so feel free to leave any comments or questions in the comments section below. And if you're looking for accountability, feel free to put your plan in the comments below as well. If you found that video helpful and you'd like more pregnancy and postpartum videos and you'd like to support me, please subscribe and hit the notification bell and share this with another mom or another mom community that you're part of. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope that you found that helpful. I also have lots of free resources for postpartum moms. So I have my complete diastasis healing recti guide if you have an abdominal separation gap, or as a dietitian and a bariatric educator, I have a free weight management course for moms. I also have a postpartum monthly workout plan where you get a new workout for every day of the month. So I will link to all of that in the description box below. Thank you so much for joining me again. I love being here with you guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. Okay, bye.